Hello artists! For this week's art activity, we're going to be creating a lovebird drawing inspired by the work of artist James Rizzi and Valentine's Day later this week. James Rizzi was a pop artist from the New York City area who was known for doing brightly colored paintings and drawings inspired by cartoons. His style is very simple and colorful. We're going to use some of his most famous lovebird paintings as inspiration for our own work. We'll learn how to draw the birds with simple lines and shapes, and then you can add some hearts and background details around them. All you need is a white piece of paper, any size will do, a pencil for drawing, an eraser in case you make a mistake, a black marker or crayon so that you can outline your work when you are done drawing, and for coloring, simple crayons and markers will work perfectly fine. So let's grab all our materials and get ready to make some lovebirds. Before we begin our drawing, we want to take our paper and turn it horizontal across in front of us. This will give us plenty of space to draw both birds in our picture. Since we're going to be drawing two birds, we need to make two starting spots with some space in between. Once you've chosen your two spots, we're going to put our pencil right on those dots and begin with the beak of the bird by making a sideways V. Remember, since you're making two birds in your picture, you're going to do each step twice. A straight line down the center will separate the top and the bottom of the beak. If I go to the top of the V, I'm going to make a curve for the start of the bird's head. If I go to the bottom of the V, I will curve out and down to start the bird's body. If I return to the top, I'm going to simply curve in and out to complete the body and add the tail. Think of it as making the letter S. Each bird needs an eye. I'm going to make a simple round eye, but you can make any style you want. And since the birds are in profile view, facing sideways, you only have to draw one. A few curves in the middle will create the illusion of the bird's wings. And straight lines below will add the legs and the feet. If you would like to add feathers to your bird's head, you can just use some simple lines. Dashes will work. You could also use a zigzag, or a curved line would probably work too. I'm going to use a zigzag line below their feet so that I can make the grass for them to stand on. Make sure you go from one side of the page to the next and stop when you hit the bird's legs and pick up on the other side. Since we are making lovebirds, we have to make a heart right in the center. So pick your starting spot. The top of the heart is like a letter M with two curves, and the bottom is the letter V with diagonal lines. You could leave the one large heart in the center, or if you would like to add more as part of your background design, go right ahead. You can choose to leave just the hearts in your picture, but if you want to add some more background details, James Rizzi was known for putting suns in his pictures, usually with a cartoon face. You could do the same. Oftentimes he also drew clouds in his sky. And a lot of his bird pictures had flowers growing in the grass. You could choose however much you want to put in your background around your birds. Before you go on to coloring, you should take a second look at your picture, see if there's anything else you need to add. Make sure that both of your birds are complete, that you have your big heart in the center and some extra ones if you choose, and decide if there's anything else you want to put in the background, like the flowers or the sun or the clouds. You should definitely take a black marker or a black crayon and trace your work before you color. This will help your lines stand out nice and bold. You'll see them better, and it'll look nice and neat when it's all done. When you have your outlining finished, you can grab whatever art materials you like and start to add color to your picture. And here you have your completed lovebird drawing. You can choose to use whatever art materials you like to add color to your birds, and your birds can be whatever color you want. Don't forget to color in your hearts and to fill in your background neatly and completely. Take your time with your work, try your best. Good luck, artists, and happy Valentine's Day.